My life would have been so boring and dull without violin. So my name is Sein. I'm a sophomore in CC. I play the violin, and I also go to Julliard as part of the Columbia-Julliard exchange program. Basically what you do is you get credits for your lessons that you take at Julliard every week, and also for chamber music, which I'm starting this year, by the way. I assign set time of practicing every day, and it's like a class on its own. So after that's done, I can focus on other things. I make my goal to practice at least an hour a day. But during weekends, I practice more. I've had so many great idols in my life. I feel like without them, I would never be able to play violin at this level, because lessons are of course important, you learn from your teacher, your teacher tells you what to do, but for me, it was also important to do that to myself, do that and find idols and kind of imitate. Julian Johnson has been my role model for so many years. When I got interviewed from the top to be on the show with them, they asked me who's your idol, and then I went on this long rant about how I love Julian Johnson's playing. And they actually made the effort to call her without me knowing. They were like, "Oh, we have a surprise for you, Sein." And I was like, "What? What is it?" And then it was them getting in touch with Janine, and Janine couldn't actually do a live call, but she did make a call ahead of time for me to hear, and she was like, "Sein, I heard you're playing, and it was really great, and you can come." And then I was almost in tears, and I was because she invited me to one of her concerts in Philly. So I met her at that signing event, and she remembered me, and she was like, "After all the signing event is done, you can come backstage and you can talk with me." And we ended up talking for a couple hours. When I'm performing, that's my biggest goal, is to portray something that you wouldn't otherwise be able to feel. That's why music is so important, because it allows you to do that, and also it brings people together. Heifetz has this weird philosophy where communication is just as important as music. I learned in one of the classes that there are 3 types of circles of energy, and the first circle is when you're really reflective and on your own, introspective. You're keeping the energy to yourself. And then the third circle is when you're the complete opposite of that. For example, a tour guide speaking to hundreds of people, and then being really outward and forward. And the second type is in the middle, where your energy is kind of forward but targeted. And I feel that's the energy that I really have to keep in mind while I'm performing. That's when I have my heart trembling, because I feel that's when you can connect with the audience the most. And I think that's kind of the reason why whenever I record pieces for auditions, I find it harder. I want a dialogue, and I want that energy coming back and forth, and that's the fun of it. But without that fun, I find it really hard to play my best. Music, because I love music, obviously, and econ, because I like math, but not I don't love it enough to be a math major. Oh my god, Janine Johnson, of course. Wait, can it be
it could be
me in 50 years? Bach, because I'm playing his music right now, it's freaking hard. Oh, the new Taylor Swift. Oh my god,
that's what you do?
Yeah! I went to Harlem Jazz Club for the first time ever. I was with a couple of my friends, and I don't know the piece that they were playing, but it was just really interesting to see how jazz players interact with each other. Don't feel afraid to try out new stuff. Get out of this bubble. It's so hard, but you should do that and force yourself to just be exposed to a lot of different experiences. Taking pictures of pretty scenes, or taking pictures of food. I love pho because literally I put every single topping available. I would literally put the whole entire portion just for the table into my whole into my bowl just for myself. When people think that they have to be exclusive to be more special, when they will be more special when they're open to other people more. Facebook? I don't know. that okay? I feel like that's the only way I would post stuff about music. Yeah, I don't really post anywhere else.